Hi Cougars, Dr. Jaggers here. How strange to be coming to you from behind a camera rather than being on stage with you, shaking your hand, giving you hugs, shedding some tears together, and watching your families just beam with pride at your accomplishment. Yet here we are, and I just certainly did not think I would finish my first year at No um, virtually. But I will say this about this experience is that we will share this together and we'll never forget how eighth grade ended in 2020. And for that, we will have a forever bond that's always unforgettable. As I leave you with some parting words, I do want to focus on a phrase that we hear every single day on the morning announcements. So, whether it was Mr. Connor or Miss Cave or myself, we would finish with the phrase, once a cougar, always a cougar. You may have just said it with me as I prompted with the once a cougar. And we knew that around the building. Sometimes we said it jokingly, but it was always with affection for our school. But being a first year in our building, I wanted to know, what does it mean? Why does that matter to us? Why do we embrace that phrase? And why do we embrace being a cougar? So I thought I would break down what I have noticed to be part of the No Cougar community. So the first thing about being a cougar is being accepting. No matter your interest, your background, your values, your goals, your abilities, cougars accept everyone in our building with open arms. We believe people should be who they are, whatever that may be. You like sports? Awesome. You want to be a writer? Fantastic. You want to be a dancer? Great. You want to play the kazoo? Why not? And so we think it's a great thing to be free to be you. Dream big, take risk, be different. That's what it means to be a cougar. Second, being a cougar means to be creative. With an eighth grade class of nearly 450, it can be overwhelming, particularly in middle school, to figure out what you believe and who you are. I have met so many different types of students with incredible talents. We have writers, dancers, artists, poets, singers, gymnasts, advocates, entrepreneurs, chefs. The list goes on and on. No two students are the same, and each have been innovative, passionate, and unique. In my 17 years of education, I've never met a more diverse group of young people with an infinite spectrum of creativity. And that is another way that it means to be a cougar. Lastly, being a cougar means being part of a community. No has a special bond that only those who live it every day can understand. We support one another, we care for each other, and we connect through our experiences. We have a class schedule that truly can only be understood by going through it every single day. I have new students to the building or families asking what it's like on a typical school day at No. And it really is a schedule that only we understand because we do it, and it can't be put into words. Another thing about our community is our teachers find ways to connect with every single student that goes beyond the definition of an educator. Um, they they find um, materials, experiences, places, readings, just all types of strategies to make sure that every No student gets what they need to truly maximize their potential. And that is unique to our building. Not that educators everywhere aren't great, but at No, they have the freedom to take risk on ways to connect with students, and that is unique to our building. And I think that you as students can think of teachers right now who found ways to reach you and involve you in the school, and for that I'm sure you're so grateful. Um, and that's what makes us so different. I don't think we can define what that community is, but it's definitely a feeling of belonging to something beyond explanation. And that is another way it means to be a cougar. So as you go on to becoming a crimson, a raider, a rebel, a yellow jacket, a bear, or whichever high school you may be attending, the cougar will remain in your heart, in your spirit, and in your soul. And no matter what path you take or where your journey leads, you'll know that your cougar family will be with you. So good luck, congratulations, and remember, once a cougar, always a cougar. Way to go, class of 2020. Proud of you.